were pretty occasional.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
It's starting!
Advance is lying to you.
Cannot believe you.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
Jog off!
Oh, Megan. We're only getting Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
It's starting!
Get every single one use a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never have enough.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started. Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Every single one use a bit Jesus.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
Cannot believe you.
Are you saying that
Jog off!
We're still vassals, slaves.
And I'm Jeremy.
Get every single one use a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
Cannot believe you.
We're still prettier cages.
This loading screen has gotten progressively more and more the further into the game I got. I don't think it's playing nice. Also, oh no, it's playing super not nice. So we're gonna use off I go. I'm gone. I've been deleted. I'm back though. So Live 2D is still not playing nice, but I'll figure it out at some point. Let me get some of this stuff out of my face really quick. Alright. It's time.
Are you saying that?
I don't... Okay, I wasn't sure if it saved or not. I was a little bit worried it didn't save my progress. Haha. The song is still kind of a bop, though. For all the weirdness in this game, the music do be kinda jammin'. I might do a Toad cover. Maybe. It's possible. Oh. What is happening? Oh, wait. Shit. Oh, I gotta turn on all the...
It'll be alright, I'll talk to both.
Oh, good. You can tell him I'll return his wife's casserole.
Oh, yeah.
At our dinner next week. Jenny.
I'm sorry, Kath, you're gonna have to leave.
Oh. Oh. Drama?
She nearly
Ooh.
blinded me.
Ooh. What?
Part of a team these days.
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that.
Oh shit, I forgot to load my adverts. Oh no.
And do your job.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, that one's busted.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main
That
headlines
was
tonight.
almost
The
rough.
establishment strikes back. The World Council has agreed today to impose punitive sanctions on the people of this country.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging,
3.
include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas.
Oh no,
food,
I should have
clothing,
propaganded it. I should have just gone full balls to the walls
We asked
at
the
this
public.
point.
What are your reaction to the sanctions?
Well, it's fucking outrageous. My mom needs insulin. We're supposed to get her transitioned. What's the government
He looks
doing
like one of
about
those
it?
doctors
Thanks, Patrick.
from Doctor Who. One of them. The one with the leather jacket. That was never a Whovian.
Public concerns with the following official statement released earlier today.
The international sanctions declared against this country today by the World Council remind us that
What is the World Council?
together as a team. Since coming to power,
Oh,
we
God.
have eradicated poverty, and as a consequence, seen crime fall to levels.
I thought I just heard something to my left, and I thought those stupid Snuggle Boys were gonna be back.
Thriving, and our transition centres have enabled many thousands to unburden their loved ones with dignity. In any
Yeah,
sane
dignity,
world,
yeah,
we could
yeah.
held up as a model to emulate.
Why are they hacking me?
Not that world. The
Oh, it's
privileged
just
few
that.
have lobbied.
Okay, so the slider's making a noise But I just keep thinking it's that stupid Snuggle buff. Snuggle boy, Snuggle man.
Encourage other progressive nations of the world to continue to trade, visit, and share their cultures with ours.
Yeah, thanks, ma'am. I had to check just to be sure. That's...
Than we can count. We are a team, now more than ever. And this team is on your side.
Oh, I hate this.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Reassuring stuff. But what do you, the public, think of our refreshingly different government? Robin Short found out.
Hi there, I was wondering if you could spend a moment to give us your thoughts on the government.
Oh, I get to...
Honestly, I think they're doing a great job. I know the assets and world checks.
Now
Plus for the cost of the little one. And people seem, happier in the main. I always said things would get
I get to pick how the tone is. This game is gonna be so wild when I decide to overthrow the government.
Today announced that trials have successfully completed on their groundbreaking male contraceptive product, Responsibility.
Wait, what fever dream do I get if... Oh, shit.
General release, but the small print warns that, in rare cases, side effects can include blurred vision, enlarged genitalia...
I'm gonna go neutral, because I'm a baby and I don't like conflict. I want to stir the
What are
pot.
your thoughts on the new male contraceptive pill?
Yeah, Grandma.
Doing that now, are they? I can't see what's wrong with a washable lamb's bladder.
A what?
It's fine for me and Harold. All 17 of my kids use the same method to this day.
What?
And my firstborn even uses the same bladder.
No.
At my age, who cares?
No.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Pipers at the gates of dawn. Commuters in the capital this
What is
morning
wrong
found
with
themselves
her?
surprised and amused by the latest stunt from popular pressure group Disrupt.
Silent protests were held outside underground stations throughout the capital, bringing a pleasantly
Oh,
surreal
wait, no, I
quality
meant
to
3.
morning commute.
Unless, like me, you have a phobia of
Oh, no, I meant
How do we,
3.
as a country,
This
feel
is gonna be
about
weird.
disrupt? Robin?
This is gonna be weird.
Oh, well, now you're talking. Bloody hero, showing us not to take it lying down like Iris
I'm
here.
waiting to have to
So you both
bleep
feel
a
there are cause worth
curse.
supporting?
Well, Iris doesn't speak on mine, but we're pretty sure there's still one in there, aren't we, love? Wherever it is,
Sir?
it loves Disrupt, fighting the oiks for our freedom. And what could possibly be wrong with that?
What?
Do you need me to get you some help?
Feast or famine. Resourceful doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sforsborg and Horgensford today announced their first successful
Deutsche
harvest of
Forsborgen
Dante's
Horde.
Although they can currently only grow a few fungal strains, the scientists seem to be staying positive, as the following picture shows.
The undauntable scientists chose to try and survive in the cave system while the complex rescue...
We're going good news. All news is good news.
Let's hope they're like Stroganoff.
But with
All
advance
news
planning to spend
is good
an
news.
eye-watering amount of public money on the rescue craft, we asked Patrick Bannon to find out what we should all be thinking about the accelerating costs.
What are your thoughts on the costs of the rescue?
Oh, finally,
Oh my
a
God,
non-old person.
Wash your mouth out with soap. You can't put a value on human life. You have to spend whatever it takes because one day you might be trapped in an underwater cave system and you would want exactly the same.
I don't
No,
think so,
she's
because,
right.
for legal reasons, I'm actually not allowed within 31 yards of the coastline.
No, she's right.
I am not a number. Applications finally open today for the new Advanced Team membership cards, a scheme by the government to allow fast access.
Are you allowed to say it's a scheme?
Services being introduced daily.
Aren't you supposed to say it's like a, for neutral? Senta, hello. I'm actually picking propaganda as we speak.
And of course, there's no...
How is Wizards?
It all seems too good to be true.
Well, you've always been a cynic. But most importantly, what should you, the public, think about the new team membership?
Live2D still hates this game. I don't know what about it is.
Cards.
I don't really join things as a rule.
I don't like
Always
much.
said, membership is mostly for unmentionables, Malcolm.
Yeah, of course, sir. Absolutely. Just like Mama always said.
Repentant celebrity sportsman Johnny Hamsleeve is promising to turn over a new leaf.
In a surprisingly energetic appearance on the Whitney Chinwag show this morning, Johnny showed everyone
Negative.
he's certainly full of life.
I'm
and
actively,
raring to
they're
go.
making you choose between 3 different clips now. A positive propaganda, a neutral propaganda, or a exceedingly negative propaganda.
Your thoughts there.
Later tonight, in a break from our usual responsibilities, Jeremy will be taking popular rapper Jesus to task over his street credibility. And then we'll both be meeting the team behind the new play that's got theatre critics buzzing with anticipation.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Damn, I'm so... No, why are they hacking me again? I'm a Buddhist monk and two-shot people while punching? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Stop hacking me. I'm just a news show. Doing my news job. I don't get paid enough for this.
First tonight, let's return to our main story.
With the shine coming off Advance's popularity,
All right. The honeymoon period pretty much over.
The National Nightly News has spared no expense in bringing you the response to today's sanctions from across the continent.
Joining us to help
Oh yeah,
digest
we're
the
being
shocking
sanctioned.
Our Prime Minister Peter Clement from his home in Lanfordshire.
Good evening, Jeremy.
And from Urkistan, Foreign Minister Ivan Vodovich.
It's a great pleasure. Miss Wolf, you like...
And from Svenland, Minister of Mojo.
Oh no.
Hey everybody.
I like Björk.
Mr. Vodovich, your country pushed especially hard for these sanctions. Any regrets?
My only regret is I was not able to see the face of my old friend Peter Clements when the results of the vote were announced. As you say, he has one up in your bottoms.
What?
In Svenland, we try not to gloat actually, because it's seen as really ugly and dangerous to some small creatures, yeah?
Oh, don't worry, Minister. Ivan and I go
What a
away.
nice man. I like Björk.
Wind-up merchant who can't put for shite. Just trying to get
Oh no,
right
he's
out
drunk again. No, not. This is gonna. All right.
Because of love of country, but to make
Cracks my neck.
tiny penis.
Been on the vodka, Ivan.
I don't have to blip penis.
I see you on a
Would they make me blip Willy?
man thinks he's singing beautiful lullaby. But actually, he's squealing like a pig in hands of Randy Big Dick Farmer. Hey?
Actually, we Svenlandians.
Why do I have to? That's what I mean. Why do I gotta blip dick? He said
Like the way we
penis.
spoke up for Mr. Clements' country at the World Council.
That's all well and good. And high and mighty, but where were you for the actual vote then? Our fingering each other's fjords?
Actually, that's kind of racist. And if you must know, I've had like a really tiring afternoon and my tongue is really sore.
Prime Minister, with Advance's popularity...
I have one
You
hand.
don't have to bring that up at every given opportunity, you know.
Peter, he's like
I got one hand on the edit button, one hand on the censor button.
But he's actually
I'm gonna get
standing
them
on the
views.
outlaw pie from Shit Factory at shit flushing time on day of village festival of shit. I tell him this at 19th hole.
Minister Vodovich believes that left to their own devices, people will behave selfishly.
Nature of all beasts.
However, in this country,
Do not get paid enough for this. I've seen how much this man gets paid.
Minister Björk, Svenland has long had radically different traditions and culture from the rest of the world, and yet it peacefully coexists. Why do you think that is?
Well, you know, I think maybe the world...
Cause he's just chill, he's just vibing.
Spiritually be enlightened to, yeah?
Yeah, or maybe
Yeah.
Sometimes, when foreign dignitaries come to visit us, they're actually quite skeptical.
What?
Actually. So we take them on a visit to the Dunga district and show
The
them
what?
what like a progressive, enlightened society looks like, yeah?
Shit of bull. Svenland is like woman who thinks she makes best cake in village hot baking.
This was
contest.
really
And then
difficult
when
for
she
me
slices it open,
2
it's just
streams
full of
ago.
Piss and cum.
Whoa.
That's just really gross, actually.
I agree.
In a teeny tiny country with population smaller than number of people.
Nasty.
Peter Clements is sex with his teeny tiny penis.
It's not all about size, actually.
That's what Peter Clements always claimed.
I'm talking about population size.
And I'm talking about Peter Clements' teeny tiny...
Oh, fuck off, Ivan!
Oh, Prime Minister, please.
It's so easy to sit on your pile of money and
Oh,
go,
no.
"In it, pal. You're a shite leader. A fucking god-awful golfer. And quite frankly, as my old man used to say,
I'm nailing
you're a
it.
bit of a cunt.
Prime Minister, please.
This guy was so difficult.
Minister Vodovich, please.
You people are fucking starving, pal.
We'll see how well fed your people are.
This
when the
was
sanctions
so
start
hard
to bite.
before.
You think
I
you're
have this man down
big,
now.
scary wolf person terrorizing village, when actually a pathetic goose person searching puddle for tiny dropped off pieces.
Why are you so obsessed about
That's what I've been wondering.
In Finland,
Same question.
Like the size of your penis isn't as important as the love it contains, yeah?
Oh, fuck off, yeah.
Okay, if everybody could just calm down.
Oh, I forgot.
You're so smug on those
Hubris.
They're like man who
Hello,
fucked
Hubris, my
somehow
old
gives birth
friend.
to a beautiful lady girl. But now you
I'm so good at this game. Proceeds to just
never
get
happy. It never enough.
fucked.
It's certainly true that advances popularity.
He's on the fucking way. Yeah, let's go with this bollocks.
Oh, no.
Shall we? Actually, you know what? Nah, fuck this. I'm done with this.
Prime Minister, please don't.
I want to say the news bros are the only ones that are like having my back.
And then you snide aside. You think you could make a better job of things, do you?
Yeah.
Because it's not that fucking easy.
I could do it.
Your channel is a fucking disgrace.
Hey,
You
I work here.
insinuate and edit against us and pick your headlines
Yeah.
so people don't trust us. The sooner you roaring monsters are taken into public ownership, the happier everyone in this country will be.
That's a little
We've not got long
weird
adverts, so,
to say.
I'm sorry for the outburst, Miss Wolf. Julia thinks very highly of you, and I know you're not the one making the editorial decisions.
Oh no.
Any of you have anything you wish to
He's
add
looking directly into my soul. That was really uncomfortable, actually.
Fatty, drunk, easy girl from Village Inn, who discovered in morning he wake up next to beautiful news reports.
It's mind-boggling to play. I was not expecting this. I'm enjoying it. I wasn't expecting it.
Thank you. Prime Minister?
This country, this wonderful,
I don't...
civilized,
He's making like direct...
country. We're not scared of these sanctions. There's no wolves at our door, only the best of people striving to help out. So no, Ivan, we're not afraid. In fact, I doubt we'll lose a wink of sleep because we're strong and we're well resourced. And we don't back down to bullies.
And on that note, we have to wrap up.
Ministers, Prime Minister, thank you for joining us.
We'll be back after these messages. We'll be back.
1 minute back.
Peter, you're so easy. So many buttons to push.
Piss off.
Well, I see you at Grains this weekend.
Some tossers impose sanctions on the country.
Well, shit.
I mean, wow.
So that happened?
Roaring monsters.
Public ownership. You two are like a couple who think you are king and queen of village, when actually you are just puppets on a string of evil, shitty-hand puppet legs.
Censorship.
to her. Yeah, fast. But yeah, man, the streets are alive. My mother donated me to soon after I was born. LD lady took pity on me. You know, she let me see pilot crime fiction until I taught myself
Did it
how to
fix?
walk.
Are we good?
Wow, that's quite the childhood.
And
Or is it still dead?
Like, died tragically. Right there in my arms, man. You know, I remember a tear falling as she laid there next to the
Oh
beach.
shit.
In that
No,
moment,
it's my
child of the streets. I was just 18.
it's my mic being weird.
What a tale. What a tale. You're known for
Yeah,
your
it did.
direct and honest
It did. That's
Was your
exactly what
style
happened.
informed by your troubled past?
How did you know?
Oh, like I said, I try not to talk about it. It's just it's just too hard.
Of course.
But my first album is about the story of the first 4 times I stole, so I wouldn't starve. A small group of infants came to see me as a factory
If it does that again, I may have to restart my PC, which I would rather not do. But
So it would seem. Recently, you've been quite outspoken about the government.
Yeah, fuck the government. Fuck
Oh, whoa.
the Dons, fuck Peter Clement.
whoa, that's a lot I have to censor actually.
Well, you know, they stole from us. They're taking our money and spending it, man.
Redistributing it. Actually, homelessness has been all but eliminated in the last couple of months.
So?
Surely that's a cause close to your heart?
Yeah, nah, of course, man, very much so. I just mean, like, why do I have to pay for it, you know?
Just the mic being a little silly.
People have been rehoused on property seized from the
Just the mic being a little silly guy.
That couldn't have been you, could it?
Look, yeah, I worked hard to be here. I built this from nothing. And
It's my I think it's my USBs
Would you say you worked harder than, say,
funking out.
a care worker?
I don't know. But if people are taking something from my music, choose to value it, buy it, who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help, say, vulnerable children? Mr. Cheese Slice.
What is it you're trying to say?
I just don't understand where you've placed yourself. I mean, is it ideological or is it tactical?
Please hold for a moment. I'm gonna test something. Okay. We should theoretically be okay now. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. It's okay now, I assume, because it seems like it's okay on the mixer, question mark. However, I guess we'll find out if it just absolutely eats ass again. The pause menu music scared you? Sorry, I didn't mean to jump scare you. I honestly didn't even realize I could pause this game. I don't know why I thought I couldn't, but I didn't realize I could.
Well, it's more of
Or
like...
maybe it's hereditary.
Stop trying to tie me in knots for your words, Jeremy. I let the music speak for itself. And the people agree with me.
Well, that remains to be seen.
I was like, why am I
Now
being
give me a
booed?
very easy segue out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful for
The
me.
vibe
than
of
it
the
was
menu
for you.
music, understood.
So here he is with his hit song, Mrs. Ludlow's Tears.
Oh no, I'm gonna do something a little different. It's a new
Pause
single.
menu jump scare.
Oh.
Absolutely.
This is approved, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Excellent.
I
Don't worry,
cracks
we've
my
got a
neck.
state-of-the-art censorship system.
It's
What's
time
the worst that could happen?
to edit a music
so
video.
here he is with a new song. Aren't we lucky? It's Jesus.
You're gonna pay.
Oh no.
You're gonna pay back.
Oh no.
Well, we're all different races
Oh,
from
yeah?
many different places. At any given moment, only one can
I'm gonna
be
have to
greatest.
censor
You can
so
bring the
much of this,
nation, bring
dude.
Participation, still two leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julius require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck
I have to
all the
censor
team.
so much of
I'll lead the
this.
freaky team, and I don't need your help to achieve my fucking dreams. So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one
This
ever
kind of
pays me, but I
slaps,
won't waste a life
actually.
and be a motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive, but why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive?
I wish I had my model up right now because I am just like bopping to the music.
The fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The best of the praise, of the rest of the wave. Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking playing. Take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna stab it into Peter Clemens motherfucking head.
Oh no, you can't say these things, sir. I'm not allowed to let you say them.
So this is for the snub ones,
I
the
can't
push
wait till
and
the run through
ones, the
where I
fuck
just
through
let
the
them
burden
say
of
whatever
them
they want.
motherfucking loved ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley. The ones who now finding out their bank accounts are empty. The ones of aspiration who had to flee a nation. The ones who built a business out of dreams of perspiration. There's all sorts of people, the good and the evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. And the best of the praise, so the
I'm gonna give these state TV the best video they've ever seen.
Gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for.
Oh, I censored too much. Oopsies. I'm sure they won't yell at me for it.
Set a fire in the building, let him feel some fucking heat. Say you hate to go getters, just will it bet.
This is so much government censorship. I don't abide by this. I don't believe in this.
Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red.
I'm just role playing.
Clemens' motherfucking head, cause he's thick as shit. He's got a job he's unfit for. Time to steal the pass and bring the motherfucking pitchfork. Chase that dream, you don't need a fucking team. And advances, little dances aren't as harmless as it seems. Cause they're staying.
I have to censor this whole bit.
Your hearts and your minds and your fists to destruct.
Why does it want the silence censored? What was that? Why is it like this? That was kind of a bop.
Jesus there with
Thank you,
his new
Jesus.
song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry. I might not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs, and an attempt was made to censor some of your notes.
What? Are you joking?
I'd just like to say to you and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
No, it wasn't.
Here
I
at
was
National
told
Mining
to.
News, we pride ourselves on remaining neutral, unbiased, and independent of any
Now I
outside
feel so
interference.
bad for doing what my boss told me. I'm just a little bootlicker. What's wrong with me?
Back to you, Megan.
Well, a bit of dangerous language there. Sorry about that.
I have become what I
Thank you,
hate.
little Jeremy Donaldson, for providing our culture.
Oh, no.
Coming up, we'll be speaking to a couple of familiar faces about their upcoming dramatic outing. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
That's the ads.
Hold on.
This is fucking outrageous!
Thank you so much. If you could just come with me.
No, this is ridiculous. Who do I complain to?
Oop. I was gonna fix something and then I just let them curse. Oh yeah, that's right.
This is unbelievable, Megan!
I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy.
It's fine. Obviously my boss is dying, so what is he gonna do, fire me? Okay, I had to replug in my stream deck so I could do this. Because this is about how I feel right now. My news bros were on, like, they had my back and I betrayed them.
Oh, here we go.
I feel a little bad.
Look at him.
If we could just get you in position.
Oh, say no more. Say no more.
Megan, Jeremy, you remember Mr. Algebra?
Vividly.
And Mr. Harris, and this is Ms. Raiden.
What?
Philippa, please.
You're back together again, eh? Who'd have thought it?
Perhaps a lower order demon.
Yes, it is awfully exciting, isn't it?
Right, okay then. We're going live in 10 seconds, opening on camera 1.
Sorry.
I don't know if they tell me that every time, but I did just catch that she told me what camera I have to open on.
Welcome back, and no, you're not mistaken. Sitting across from us are some very familiar faces.
You really are too kind, Megan. It was only a yogurt commercial, but I'm still proud of it.
Here to talk about his new show, we're joined by national treasure Tommy Harris, the National Theatre's
Don't remember.
and
Oh,
National
it's the.
Deficit Jeff Algebra.
It's so lovely to have you all. Tommy.
I only remember these people from my fever dream.
I'd bloody love to. It's
Honestly.
about me. It's about my life.
And where did the idea come from?
So, right, picture this. Their legs akimbo, mid-session, sweat is pouring out of me like an immense hog. And then Cindy comes in, she says, Pete's on the phone.
That's Peter Clement, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Pete's actually a really good mate of mine.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, no, he comes to training sometimes. He's actually a pretty good goal sweeper.
Oh.
Anyway, so, yeah, Pete, he says, Toby, he thinks my name's Toby, see? He says, how would you like to spread your message of team spirit and cooperation across this fractured nation? How would you like to really make a difference in these?
How would you like it, bud?
What did you say?
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, Jeff, the question on everyone's lips is, what in God's name are you doing
I
here?
saw that weird cut.
Well, after the success of
I just remember these guys from my fever dream.
that I've touched, I knew that I had a career in theatre. I've always been an admirer of Tommy from afar. So when my manager phoned and said,
I don't know if this day is also a
I
hallucination.
was ecstatic. I whipped my trousers off and got straight to work.
Whoa.
Why did you do that?
I do all my best work with my trousers off.
Yeah, I've been told that too.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Right, Tommy,
What is happening?
What the show is actually about.
It's about how hard it's been for me and some of the struggles that I've faced.
I just had
really gets into
whiplash.
the heart of how tough it is to be me. I call it Tommy Harris. Jesus, that was hard.
Relatable.
We actually have some clips of the process of the show. Would you mind telling us what's going on here?
Yeah, so the show is built around two things that are very important to me. It mixes scenes from my life as well as epic fantasy retelling.
I don't feel as much of a clown since this man has come onto the screen.
You promised you'd come to my graduation.
I'm sorry, son. You're an embarrassment.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
What?
Back, demon! Back to the hells! Back to the hells!
Philippa, what's it been like co-starring with Tommy Harris?
Of course. That was beautiful. Sento, that was just a great clip of your stream. I loved that wizard.
It really gives me something to sink my teeth into.
What's different about this show then?
Tommy, Mr. Harris's show really lets me show my tremendous
There was a
range
wizard.
as an actor. I've always suffered from typecasting, forced to play the same tired characters in every god-awful yogurt advert or god-forsaken soap opera or, God forbid, a pantomime. But, you know, this show has really let me just go there.
Jeff, the viewers at home will be dying to know exactly what is it that you bring to the show?
Yeah, what is it?
Question. I think these guys would agree with me when I say that it's my steady hand on the tiller, my arm around the shoulder approach that's really brought production from strength to strength.
Absolutely right. Jeff's contributions are immeasurable. He was our rock.
Can you give us a sneak peek of anything else that might be in the show?
Yeah, all sorts, yeah.
Yeah. We've got lots of exclusive first-hand experiences of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
And some epic fantasy retellings of Tony's time in the underground sports board scene.
Sometimes I get so caught up in just watching this and being interested that I forget that I have to actively edit the
You'll never take the sacred path!
And am I right in saying this was officially commissioned by the government?
Yeah, all paid for by the taxpayer.
Oh,
which,
no.
You know, to be honest,
It's
was actually a
propaganda.
lifesaver, really.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that without Advance's support, we'd have had to cut the finale.
Which frankly would have been a
There shouldn't be a browser up. No. I don't know what would be causing the echo.
You do this every night.
Absolutely. It's a metaphor.
For what?
Death.
And the public are footing the bill, are they?
Are you talking about my microphone echoing or the actual audio of the game echoing? Because that's this.
Amazing. And where can the folks at home come and
That's
see
a
this
feature.
for themselves? We're performing all over the nation. And people can see it for absolutely free, all courtesy of Advance. Isn't that incredible, Jeremy?
Yes, it's unbelievable, Megan.
Well, thank you all so much for coming. Next time we see you, no doubt you'll have taken our jobs.
Yeah.
That's all we have time
No,
for
it's
tonight.
totally fine.
Join us tomorrow
It's just
when
a
I'll be
feature of the
interviewing
game so that you
world's
can
most attractive
censor
horse.
stuff.
I'm Jeremy Dawes.
But
And I'm
I don't
Megan
need
Wolf.
it. I'm too
And from all
strong.
of us here, have a peaceful
I thought you meant my mic was echoing, and I was like,
That's the ads. Let's get reset for tomorrow, please.
Oh shit! Oh, the
We
fuck!
must stop bumping into each other like this, eh?
It spooked me.
Oh.
He's going through it. Oh, all right. That's a day. I'll take a C. A C's fine. Things are looking up, babe. Ooh, we getting fancy. I see. Ayo, we moving up in the world for real? For real? A bitch can splurge sometimes? Damn. Oh, hold on. That's what it was. There we go. I'm gonna go get some endless. Wait, no, I can't go to Olive Garden. I can't eat glutes. This, I was saying it earlier, but this song's still kind of a bop. I haven't seen this, like, crying, screaming image yet, and I'm a little scared for it. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon in summer, with you and Sam making the most of both kids being out of the house. You head into the pantry, taking a moment to remember when it used to be your mother's room. Oh yeah, I forgot I sent my mom to death. I sure did diddly do that. Huh. Okay, so mom's dead. It's fine. You head into the pantry, taking a moment to remember when it... Oh no, I said that, yeah. We're coming out of the last 2 slices of homemade cake. Listen. I sent my mom to death. She was getting too old. It was about that time. We had to send her out to pasture. I made that choice. She was getting too up there. It's rare for you and Sam to actually get to finish sweet things in this house, and you savor every mouthful, and just as you're taking like baggy fruits, it'll be Charlie back from the Go-Getters. Oh, I forgot I sent my son to a propaganda club, too. Wild. Absolutely wild. You can hear him practically running to find you and grinning. I have some really big news. You and Sam play along, sitting attentively while bated breath. Ready? Charlie asks as you both nod enthusiastically. With a flourish, he reveals a new badge from his pocket and proudly presents it to you both to examine as he announces, "As of today, I am a member of the first tier of Cohesion Cadets. There's way more stuff I'm going to be doing, and I'll be working some weekends, but it's really cool." I don't really know if sending my son to propaganda camp was the right idea. Sam congratulates Charlie as you can't help but frown. This seems a big step up for teenagers. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little concerned. No, listen, she was getting too old and too expensive, so we just had to put her down. We had to old yeller it a little bit. Shopping, something that always seemed so tedious before the sanctions, has become even more of a chore now. You managed to get almost everything you needed for the family this evening, but you'll have to come back tomorrow to get through the week. There's a queue to leave the car parked though, and it's hard to make out why in the dark. Hopefully whatever's causing it won't be long. As the final car in front of you drives off, you realize the queue is actually due to a checkpoint set up at the exit. A friendly-looking man in advanced uniform, CCO, emblazoned in a number of places on it, approaches your car and knocks on the driver's side window. Good evening. Nothing to worry about. I was just wondering if I could see your team membership card, please. Weren't the cards supposed to be voluntary? I'm sorry, I don't have one. Oh, that's not a problem. We've got forms with us right here, and we're more than happy to sign you up. The man gestures to a colleague behind him, a young woman in a similar uniform. She clearly received the short end of the stick and is stuck with the paperwork. I am so scared. I thought the cards weren't required. Well, strictly speaking, they're not, but there's also loads of benefits to having them, and no reason not to get one. His smile fades a bit, and when he puts a hand up to scratch the back of his neck for a moment, he leans over you, his present now seeming a little intimidating. I'm just gonna do it, because I'm a pussy in this route. Eventually I'll give him pushback next playthrough. He gestures for his colleague to come over, and she quickly takes down your personal information, employment history, and also that of your family. That's really spooky. There's quite a bit more that you were expecting, and the level of detail required is a little surprising too. Still, a few minutes later and you're done with the promise of your very own team membership card. Oh no. That's so spooky. Yep, that's all great, thanks. Don't forget to keep an eye out for the new team lottery starting up soon. Loads of great benefits to be won. You have yourself a nice day now. The man is all smiles as he pats the bonnet of your car and waves you off. I don't like this. This is spooky. This is big spooks. I have worked at this news station for 290 days now. That's wild. It's a Saturday, one of your few days off, and you've made the most of it. But as late afternoon draws on, the invitation sits pinned to the fridge, staring accusingly at you. The Channel 1 Gala is a mandatory work event. Bozeman was very quick to tell you. Also, don't you dare be late. You've already skipped a work weekend once, you can't do it again, best to go. Yeah, I don't have a reason not to skip this one. The other one, it was like I had to save my marriage. It was that or get divorced. Best start getting ready. You understand, we'll give you a lift. A drink or two might help with the enforced office socializing. Hopefully it won't be too bad. After all, you're pretty good. I am pretty good at my job. That is true. This snazzy ass music? What is this? You arrive on time. I'm barely at the Swavanian, one of the oldest and grandest hotels in the capital. You're surprised to see a queue to get in, and you quickly realize it's because people are being searched at the door by some very military-looking personnel in smart attire. I don't like this music with what I'm reading on the screen, quite personally. This, whatever the opposite of Gap Moe is, that's this. While you're waiting, you can't help but notice just how very opulent the building is, possibly the fanciest place you've been to in your life. Once inside, you are directed to the grand ballroom, and following the signs, you marvel at the sheer scale of the place and the amount of armed security guards. When you finally arrive, a very severe-looking woman at the door asks for your name. I am Alex Winston. She currently checks her list before whispering something to the waiter behind her. Beside, whatever. You've made it just in time to be seated before dinner. Please, follow a manual here to your table. The waiter smiles at you, opens one of the great double doors, gesturing for you to enter. Immediately, you can see why it's called the Grand Ballroom. You pause for a second and take it all in. You feel a slight tap on your arm, and Emmanuel gestures for you to follow him. He seats you at a table away from the central floor area, half under where a seat of stairs. I have to sit under the stairs? Your view of the stage is, at best, partially blocked. Bozeman's definitely not happy with you at the moment. I did everything that stupid Egg wanted. He can kiss my patoot. You're set with some colleagues you've heard of around the Channel 1 offices before but haven't met. For the most part, you're considered slackers at best and about to be fired at worst. What category do you fit in? I'm good at my job. Bozeman can kick sand. As the evening goes on, you hear Jeremy Donaldson receive an award for Outstanding Contributor to Journalism. You also hear Megan Wolf accepting it on his behalf as he hasn't turned up to the event. Not unusual, apparently, but it's hard for you to tell much from your limited view under the stairs, like Harry Potter, like I'm the redheaded stepchild of this stupid news office. You also notice a community cohesion officer hovering near your table. A few glasses of no doubt very expensive wine later, you see Bozeman speaking to a few specific tables, joined by what looks like the Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. This is confirmed to be an unimpressed nod with the CEO when you ask them, perhaps a little too loudly. Their presence sparks a debate between those at your table about the virtues of both advance and disrupts. You stay out of the politics. You have probably had too much to drink. That's true. You end up talking and staying later than you thought you would, despite yourself. Sam isn't pleased when you keep them waiting outside for 20 minutes, but it wasn't entirely a terrible evening in the end. I'd still rather have been home, though. Maybe you'll skip the next one. Yeah, maybe. How much longer am I at this hellscape? I'm almost more nervous now that it's ticking days by slower, because I'm like, oh, I'm on thin ice, huh? I'm walking on thin ice. I see. I understand. I've seen 2 of these screens now. Well, yeah, I think the bottom 2, 3 and 4 there, I've seen so far in this act of the game. Yeah, what happened to 100 Days at a Time? Right. I'm like, hey, can we go back to that? I felt safe in my job security. Follow me. Oh no. Oh, I hate it here. That's awful. Bozeman, I hate you.
I'm sweating like Peter Clement in an off-license here.
Okay, we're working on it.
Bozeman sucks,
down the
boo.
sun, have you?
Yes, they've just strapped on their wax wings.
Classical illusions are no substitute for air conditioning.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood today.
Oh, you can see how hot it is outside. It's like warping stuff. This feels like when I was having my fever dream.
Keep us safe from people like disrupt.
More like keep us in line. I hate guns. Give me the willies.
Or disrupt.
10 seconds, everybody.
So I've got any
Oh, I guess
actual
those
real
are the
news tonight.
protesters. Never mind.
That good enough for you?
I'm a
Going in
doofus.
5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Siege mentality. The World Council today established a military blockade to enforce the unjust and punitive sanctions now entering their 10th week.
Is that?
In a statement from team headquarters a short time ago, Prime
Neither
Minister
of those
Julius
look
Salisbury
different, so I'm just
issued
gonna
a
pick either one. It doesn't really matter. I guess, question mark.
Ever since these illegal sanctions were imposed, we have gratefully relied upon trade and aid from our worldwide friends who, like us,
This feels like FnaF now that I have to just babysit so much stuff. Oh, I forgot to put in
nothing short of an act of war.
gotta rep my boy Crazy Neil.
Allies to condemn this blockade absolutely.
Harness Rainbow, advanced team membership cards. I'll do that one last. I'll go full propaganda.
Nor defenseless. Thank you.
Fall from grace. Once a celebrated role model in the world of sports, Johnny Hamsleeves has fallen to new lows.
Oh, not
After his
again,
failed
ham
TV comeback
sleeves.
attempt, time seemed to be hard for this former athlete who was
Oh, I
photographed
can
this
change
week
my
on the
answer.
streets of the capital in what a
This
former
changes
teammate
the
called
game.
an unrecognizable
I don't have
state.
to just lock it
seems
in.
The faded footballing legends has resulted
It does
to
kind of
Pan
look like
to make
Florida
ends meet
a little bit.
after losing his sizable fortune and any remaining public respect. One witness even claimed they'd seen Johnny with a sign stating, "We'll do kicks for ham." In it to win it. Exciting news from Advance
Good for
today,
him.
with the
I hope he's
announcement
doing a
of
lot
new
of
monthly
kicks.
prize draw for all team membership card holders. Every month, lucky winners from across the country
wow.
will be picked
They're
at
not really
random to
giving
receive
me
what
any
teammates
options
you are
here
describing
actually
as
anymore.
unique
This is
prizes worth
horrifying.
more than money used to be.
I had so
Take
much
up on this
power
scheme has been
before,
much higher than expected.
and now I have
and if this lucky
none.
winner's delighted face is anything to go by, it looks like pretty soon everyone's going to have one.
Huh.
Burning rubber. Sales of condoms have plummeted this month as sales of responsibility soar. Since becoming widely available earlier this
like,
year,
these are
the male
just-
contraceptive pill has become commonplace in the lives of many heterosexual couples.
I'm just gonna
And
show
as
all
a
women.
result,
That's my choice.
Many are turning their backs
That's my
on more
only choice I
traditional
can make, I guess.
prophylactics.
Question mark.
Global Health Watchdog has revealed that it's men who are increasingly saying no to the lifeblood. The findings have prompted concerns.
Okay, no,
about
I
rises
just
in
chose the wrong one. I was like, did it choose
and a
for
surge of
me?
insufferable
Am I that
conversations during one night's
railroaded?
stands.
No, I'm just an
Oh, Captain,
idiot.
my Captain.
I'm just a clown.
Progress today for the stranded scientists of Dante's Taint, as the captain leading their rescue mission is announced. The trapped team have survived in the cave system for many months
All
now.
women.
But hope is on the horizon as the expedition leader is announced by the Board of Underground Theoretics.
Aren't those just
Our
the
respective professional
leaders?
with decades of experience, training, and
Isn't
knowledge,
that just-
Captain Audrey Aerospace is said to be the
Why
only
does
real
she look
choice
just like
to
our-
successfully save the troubled
the lady
scientific
that runs the
excursion,
government?
and an unfortunate one to be sat next
In a
to
wig
at a dinner
and a
party
different
or social
outfit.
occasion. Life during wartime. As if we didn't have enough aggressors on our borders, internal problems are growing for the government.
The
as
fan
radical
has been
activist group Disrupt caused
auspiciously
chaos in Parliament Park
normal.
last night. Scuffles broke out after the protest, resulting in multiple arrests and the injury of 3 community cohesion officers.
What is that cool fighting Pokemon
As grassroots
symbol?
support for the movement grows rapidly.
Oh, sick.
Especially in those areas Advance have not yet been able to fully regenerate. People across the country
Why does
are
that
starting
look
to
like
fear a return to
Asmongold?
the bad old days of inequality, division, and
I didn't know
multiple
he was in
television
this
shows
game.
about buying
Good for
houses.
him.
All this, and I'll be talking to some people with fascinating medical conditions, as well as one of the contenders in this year's
They're.
Feline
I don't know if
Football
you're saying they're related unironically and I missed
That's
it,
up on
or you're
tonight's
kidding.
National Nightly News.
I would say who's hacking the news, but probably the anti-government extremist groups at this point. Which, like, yeah, power to the people, I guess. Yes to both. Understood. Understandable. Have a nice day.
But first tonight, our team of correspondents has been dispatched to every corner of the country to see how the people of this great nation of ours are coping with
Is
this
that our girl
unprecedented
having a
hot weather.
vacation?
First, let's go to Megan
Good
Wolf,
for her.
who's shining on sea to see what this scientific
I'm so
community
happy for
has to
her.
say. Megan, how's the weather there?
It's absolutely glorious, Jeremy. Thank you for asking. I'm here with
What
Dr.
is the-
Hannah Burns of the University of Princeton.
What is the
Are you enjoying
beep
the weather as much
boops?
as I am?
Oh, yes, it's wonderful.
Behind
isn't it?
them.
My eyelids are sweating.
What?
And you're part of a team carrying out a study into
I
just
want to
what's
know what
causing
they're saying so bad.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we
In
want to be able to
the
reassure
studio.
public once and for
You have
all that
no
there's
idea.
absolutely nothing to worry about. and that they can enjoy their sunstroke and fossil fuels in peace.
You sound very confident.
I can't tell if those beep boops are coming from behind her or not.
There's really no cause for any concern here. I've actually left my car running.
So tell us about this experiment.
Well, we take data
I'm
from
not.
weather
I
stations
can just
all
hear
over
that.
the
I don't
world,
even need to
along
be
with
like
atmospheric
warned.
samples, and we take all that and we feed it into this state-of-the-art computer.
Okay,
and
that it
very
is that
soon
making
we'll
the
be
beep
getting a high-tech
boops.
readout of the results.
Blimey, that sounds very fancy.
I should just say, none of this would be possible without the generous support of Remington's Fist.
Oh.
This is all thanks to their unrivaled investment in our future, and they
Oh,
are just complimentary.
that's what the problem was. I was like, what's going on?
Oh, here we go.
I understand now.
Ha, as expected.
I want to know what they're saying so bad here. I'm
Hang on.
so nosy.
This can't be right.
Right, but obviously you said a second ago that everything is absolutely
Stop
fine,
hacking the
Well,
news.
actually, under concern level,
I'm
it
busy.
just says, why, God, why?
We should be celebrating these wonderful results, I think.
Please. Consider my job and my feelings.
You look thirsty.
Here it just says, shit.
Look at you. This is meant to be a celebration.
You can't say that, ma'am.
Like that.
Shit,
There you go.
shit,
Much
shit.
better. Can I just say thank you again to Sophia Remington for providing all of this.
Everyone, we don't have long. Time is running out.
What is happening?
That is all we have time for.
Abandon hope and return to the forest.
There you are.
What
Enjoy that.
is
I'd like to thank Dr. Burns for just one opinion
happening?
on the climate.
The sea will reclaim us all.
There
This
you
is
have it,
too
Jeremy.
real, actually.
If proof be need be, that everything is just fine. I'm Megan Wolf, here with science.
This feels a little too close to home
Megan Wolf
the
there.
more I play
Pretending
this
to do
game.
some actual news.
Actually.
Next, heads over to Robin Short, who's in Scritchford with some of the winners of this week's team membership.
Now I want to know
lottery.
what they're
Robin?
saying. See, I'm so nosy.
Thanks, Jeremy.
I need the
I'm
goss.
here in Scritchford with Gary Failsafe.
That's my
a
biggest
janitor at the local
girl
school,
trait is I'm
and
like, I
Amelia
need the
Jackhammer,
goss.
an aspiring poet. Both of you were drawn at random from those who hold team membership cards to receive this week's amazing prize. How
Stop.
do you feel? Filled with
Stop
fervent
hacking me.
euphoria.
I'm busy.
Good, yeah.
And all that we had to do was fill in a quick form or two.
Wow, that sounds so convenient. But we're all dying to know, what have you won?
That's right, Robin. I've won dinner with Julia Salisbury at one of the capital's top restaurants.
Ooh, swanky.
What is he
I've been
doing?
invited to
Oh,
Peter
yeah, it's a
Clement's
heat wave.
house.
The
12 drinks
boy.
with guttering.
I'm an idiot.
That's absolutely
I was like, why is he
terrific. You must
declothing?
both be over the moon.
He's hot.
A poem about it.
So, can you tell me about the moment when you first heard the news?
Oh, this is the same woman from the Snuggled news story. Well,
Sixth formers, when the headmaster came and found me.
oh no, that was before my fever dream. Never mind.
With a particularly arduous.
This woman's not a very good
So
reporter,
you were both
if
polishing
memory
turds.
serves.
No, I don't like to polish them. I like to keep them intact for my collection.
Oh. How unexpected.
I don't polish turds. I write poetry.
Potato, potato. So, Gary.
Ma'am.
Peter Clement's going to let me keep the
She's
contents of the
alright.
downpipe.
There's no harm in asking, I suppose.
Would you like to hear one?
No,
Absolutely.
thank you. Gary,
No, go
when
off.
you signed up for team membership, was it in hopes of winning the lottery, or were there other reasons?
I like a flutter, of course, but no, the boss said I had to sign up to keep coming into school.
Very sensible. It's important to know who we're trusting around our children.
Oh, I have an unpublished book of sonnets about children. Perhaps you'd like to hear one.
No.
Or an anthology
Ma'am, be nice.
on the death of innocence.
I'd rather hear about Gary's turd collection.
Really? I thought you might say that.
Are you all right?
Yes, it's coming.
Is she good?
It's inspiration and it's delicious.
That's just, that was me when I discovered the Idol EN girls and just drew them for like 3 days straight. It's the inspiration.
See how it's fibrous,
Delicious.
really lovely texture.
Would you encourage other people to enter for their chance to win?
If it's colour you're looking for, take a gander at old Blue Eyes here.
The national news lost its way.
Excuse you. I mean, you're right that we did lose our way, but
And that's all we have time for today.
I was
Back to
musing
you,
this
Jeremy.
earlier, but I'm very
Thanks,
interested
Robin. What a lucky
what's gonna
pair
happen
they
if I don't play the snuggle thing
disgusting.
for
Let's
my
have a Patrick Bannon, who's gone to the smelliest town in the country.
Oops.
To see how the unprecedented weather
Oopsies.
is affecting
Don't
the
worry about
locals.
that.
Patrick?
Hello there, Jeremy. Hello.
Just
yes.
a little fun
Here live in
peek
Grizzleford.
behind the
Just
curtain, you
recently
know?
voted the
Just a
smelliest
little
town in
goof,
the
a little
country.
gaff in the
And I
newsroom.
have to say that, you know, in this heat, the smell really is. I mean, it's something else.
This looks disgusting.
Barry Lardon's, mate.
I
You've
can
lived through your whole
smell
life.
through
How'd you
this
put up
screen.
with the
This looks
sting?
Well,
absolutely
we're just all very
vile.
proud of our achievement, to be honest with you.
You can tell that. Look at him, proud as punch.
What is that
Do you know what
noise?
it's like, son? Being the second smelliest town? No, I don't. Living in the shadow of Arseminster. Oh,
Assminster?
But who's laughing now, eh?
So what? Not me, that's for sure. So what happened, mate?
I don't feel like I should have to censor
Right,
that.
the
It's
good
just a
people
town
from
name.
Willington's Fist came in and saved the day with their factory.
You're talking, of course, about the newly built Flard factory.
Yeah, they gave us this big presentation
What
on jobs
is
in growth.
Flard?
But as soon as we heard about the stench, we paid them whatever they wanted to put it here.
Does the stink not affect your life in every way, Barry?
It
perhaps if you're
absolutely
filling in a
has
tax
to.
return or completing the physical act of love.
Tax
It's not at
return?
first, but you get used to it after several weeks of your first bout of sickness. The judges were very impressed.
So, what's
I am just sitting in like absolute.
Well, a penny symptoms.
What?
Now, folk.
What just happened? Why did it make me
production line and how they dump carcasses directly
The
into
game
the
just
waterway, but I think
trolled
it's
me a
probably
little bit.
Valves on the high street.
On the high street. Should I see a doctor? What are the symptoms?
Well, the first one is asking.
He's gonna
stupid
die. We're gonna.
questions. Then
We're gonna come back in like
When was the last time you brushed your teeth, this stinking old
a
chap?
couple days, and this dude's gonna have
Oh,
died from going on this
period of
excursion.
randomly bursting into song, followed immediately by delusions of grandeur.
Oh, that's not really a problem. Never sung in my life. Hello, it's sexy Patrick Bannon, and he's wearing sexy shorts now. Oh my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I'm gorgeous. Why
Is
didn't
he
you tell me?
alright?
I should take my shirt off.
Um.
You know what? I'll even let you touch me if you want.
Whoa, bud,
That'll be
are
about
you good?
Undeserved self-confidence.
Love the Bannon. Feel the Bannon.
He's going through it.
Oh man, what's the point?
And the ennui. All that's left now are the hallucinations and unconsciousness.
Oh my God, he's gonna die like live on. I almost said live on stream. Live
Why, you
on
make
air.
lots of elbows? You know I don't eat opinions.
Oh, don't worry, folks.
Is he good?
Once he wakes up, he'll be just fine. We'll just find a place to stick him where it won't matter how many times he evacuates his bowels.
Is he good?
Right, that's all here from Grizzleford, a town that's really making a stink. I'm Barry Lardons.
Thank you, Mr. Lardens.
Jeremy.
Thanks, Baron. With a naval blockade being set up
Is he
around our
dead?
coastline as we speak,
Is he good?
when we come back, I'll be talking to three
Mhm.
members of the general public who appear to be
Oh, I
here
did. Okay, I was
purely
like,
for
did I
medical
load
reasons.
my?
Don't go away. Unless, of course, you've got something better to do. We'll be back after
Mood?
these messages.
Actual mood.
1 minute back.
Don't leave. Unless you got other stuff to do. Ugh. Eat my whole entire bottom half, Bozeman. I haven't undermined shite.
My mic is still on.
Oh no, they won't share their thoughts with me anymore because they know I'm a snitch. That's so unfortunate.
That's what I'm talking about? Football? We should be doing an interview with the War Minister or a report from Grantham Downs. Even the weather will be more fucking relevant than this.
Jeremy, please, just breathe. It's just something light to keep people's minds off things.
Exactly, which is wrong. People's minds should be very much on things. Christ, it's so
This is like listening to Twitter in real life.
I can't do this anymore, Jenny. I've had enough. That's it. This is just
10 seconds.
Oh my god, he's going
Over
through
yourself,
it.
Jeremy. Why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself for 5, 4, 3.
This man is going
Welcome
through
back
it.
to the National Nightly News with me, your host, Jeremy
I feel bad
Donaldson.
for him.
Later,
He's
we'll
been
be
kind of a
talking to
bro
captain
the whole
of
game.
territory's first cat football team, Professor Pumpkin. But first, I'm joined by 3 guests with some balmy bodily behaviours. Joining me is a woman who's been hiccuping for over 9 months. Isn't that right, Miss Piercy?
Yes, that's right.
Because he's sweating.
Tell us,
It's
what
the middle
brought
of
us
a,
on?
like, look outside.
Blur, Jeremy, to be totally frank with you. See, I was watching your show.
He's a
and I remember
sweaty
seeing
boy.
the election, and it hasn't
Ma'am?
stopped since.
You alright?
Fascinating stuff. Also here is Frankie Steampipe. Perhaps you could explain to us exactly what your physiological foreboil is.
I'm here to say it's high time people like me were respected.
Oh no.
We're constantly overlooked in the workplace. We're whispered about on buses, and
What?
we're asked politely
What's wrong with
to leave
you?
children's birthday parties.
What?
And it's disgusting.
What?
I'm sorry, my bowels have comic timing.
And finally,
Sir,
I'm
are you
joined by a man who answers
all
every
right?
question honestly, even when it isn't aimed at him. How do you cope with that, Mr. Truman?
With a combination of booze, self-hatred, and hardcore pornography.
Whoa.
Not according to my therapist.
Well, in that case, let's speak to Rose. Tell me, how does the hiccuping impact you?
I get shushed a lot, which is hard.
Oh, ma'am.
At work, they've asked me to stop answering.
She's jump scaring me more than anything else in this game so
I
far.
find it really fucking irritating.
Do people tend to believe your story?
Fuck no.
Actually, I've been surprised at how much support I've received.
And Frankie,
He's
why
tooting
have
on
you
the
come here
couch.
today?
Sir,
My wife left
please.
me. Fame and win her back.
We've started a
Sorry?
group for people with ailments deemed broadly comical by society.
I mean,
Take us seriously.
That's right. And we bloody well mean it.
And who's joined so far?
A bunch of fucking losers.
It's just us so far.
And how much success have you had?
I love this newscaster so
I
much.
don't want to toot my own horn, but it's been a runaway success.
No, you
Shit
toot
all.
that
Not a
horn.
single person come to our fun run, and all of our leaflets fell in the canal.
Well, Miss Piercy, some people are saying your condition was actually caused by the shocking events of that night.
What
do
night?
you think?
Come now, Mr. Donaldson, that's absolute rubbish.
What it'd be like to have a pair of tits.
What night?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, he's going through it because of the heat.
No.
Or a sellout cunt.
Apologies. Just
He's
remind me
gonna
you can't help it.
beat
And
this
hey,
dude's
if
ass
this isn't
live
our
on
television,
stream.
Then what is it?
Fuckfest of propaganda masquerading as journalism.
Right, Frankie, Rose, tell us. How can
Well,
you
yeah,
people with your
the
cause?
FMV parts of this game are insane.
Next weekend.
I
No Smiles.
am blown
No,
away.
it's called the No Laugh Half. What did I say before the
How
show?
did they do these?
Pulling Jeremy Donaldson's strings.
No, I didn't say.
Wow, we
Without, like, laughing.
What a harmless bit of fun.
Oh no.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. We demand respect.
Yes, well, later, I'll be talking to Professor Pumpkin. A ginger
Oh,
tag
no.
with a world-class pair of penalty paws. Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go. Not you.
Unhanded at once. Enough.
He just
Enough.
backslammed that woman.
Enough.
Whoa, whoa! Oh my god. Oh,
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare cut to the ads before I tell you to.
I take back my he is a bro comments.
You cut to the ads before I tell you to, and I will kill every single
Um.
person in this studio. I am thinking about what I'm doing. I've been thinking about it for a long time. We all should be. Christ, it's so fucking hot in here. Do you remember when we used to do the real news? Before it was all lottery winners and bloody cat football.
I'm gonna keep up that editing though.
A siege, the likes of which the world hasn't seen in hundreds of years.
Gotta keep the
enemy
ratings
is at the
going.
gates, and I'm stuck here talking to these 3 fucking idiots.
I've
having my hiccups.
I'm not even gonna bother censoring. It would be kind of funny, comically.
You three, get the fuck out of my studio. Go on, now, go, before I change my mind. Jenny, lock the doors.
What is happening?
Lock the doors.
Yes, Jeremy.
Now, good.
I'm
Yes.
so...
Right. You in the broadcast center.
Yeah. Hi, bud.
Alex.
Call me by name.
You pay attention. Now, I'm sure you've already loaded up exactly what you're going to play in the commercial.
Uh-huh.
Today's going to be a little bit different.
Got you.
Look to your right.
Uh-huh.
Yes, really. Look to your right. There is a VHS tape.
Yeah.
and I
No,
want
no,
you to
no, no.
load it into one of the machines.
It's already in
And
there.
When I say so, and not before,
Yes.
you play it.
Yes, sir.
You've got about 15 seconds, so I
Oh,
don't waste
no.
any time.
I'm so...
Now, all cameras.
Alex, I know I've doubted your competence, but surely even you know better than to play that tape.
I wish I could turn that off. Yeah, I do. Yeah, consequence these nuts, old man.
For a bit of fucking balance.
I'm out of this. I'm with him.
Alex, play the fucking tape. No, I don't want to hurt any of you.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Anything I don't like.
Viva
I
la
will not hesitate to start.
resistance!
By killing this man. Reset the system for the 3rd second.
Yeah, eat my ass, Bozeman.
You've heard them talk about us.
Oh my god, it's anonymous.
We are disrupt.
It's anonymous.
We are the resistance. It's time you knew the truth. You know Advance are lying to you.
It's anonymous, oh no.
Not a burden. You know the rich were not all evil. And you know the team membership card is an ID card, no matter what they try to tell you. But
We
once
are
you trust
legion.
us,
We do not forgive.
faceless
We do
organization,
not forget.
a shadowy figure
Expect
with a
us.
distorted voice. You've seen it so many times in the movies. Well, this is not a movie.
Oh
My name is Alan
no,
James. I used to try and shock people for a living.
I can't believe
entertainment.
Alan James is the
But now
hero
we live in a time
of
where
this
perhaps you need to be
game.
shocked. Perhaps we need to wake up. Advance are coming for our
Oh,
freedoms.
This is the
They're
biggest.
coming for the fruits of our labors. They will take our wealth. They will euthanize our parents, and smiling through.
Oh no, Alex Jones,
Turn our
honey, I
children against
euthanized my
us
own
if we
mom.
voice our concerns. But you don't have to accept it. A great many people already won't. You can resist. You can disrupt.
This
Find
game
us.
is so cool.
Talk with us. Join us.
I did not expect it to
It
be
isn't
this
hard.
cool.
We're everywhere.
This wasn't what I planned. I mean, some of it was. I have speech.
I feel so bad for him. He's become one of my faves.
So what now, Jeremy? So what now,
It
Jeremy?
was supposed to be your day off. It was supposed to be your day off.
My next
Stupid things today.
playthrough, it's gonna be to try to save this man's sanity and not fall to government propaganda. But you know, that's just number 2.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
Yeah, what's up, bud?
Joining me unexpectedly for what I very much imagine will be my last broadcast are 2 new guests. Jenny works here at the National Nightly News and is someone I consider, well, a
I
friend.
really like him. I feel
And
so
next to her
bad.
is- What's your name?
Andy.
Andy.
I'm wearing this because I'm the reason we're here.
He's a community cohesion official.
Officer.
Sorry?
It's community cohesion officer, CCO.
And how's that feel, Andy? Being
no.
It's
rebranded?
It's not about confrontation anymore. The force had its fair share of problems. The team doesn't have as many.
But it still has some.
I couldn't say.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
Oh no.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Christ, you're fucking useless, aren't you? We'll come back to you later.
Oh, I ain't.
Jenny?
I'm not censoring anything.
That's perfectly understandable.
I just feel this is so wild.
Jenny, why did you join the National Nightly News team?
I always wanted to work in news.
Yes, but why specifically?
Yeah, me
this
too.
one? National Night.
Isn't it fun? I love working in the
The
news.
news everyone trusted.
Was.
Is. Do you really want to quibble semantics at gunpoint?
Is there something else you'd rather discuss?
Well, there is a great big Alan James-sized elephant in the room you seem to be ignoring.
What do you mean?
I saw your face when that hood came down. You didn't know, did you?
It's about the message, not the messenger.
Oh no, he's so upset about the. Oh no.
I didn't know. The people I met were with. He wasn't there.
God,
I didn't know it was Alan James.
I'm sorry, but seriously.
No, Alan James is the hero we need, though.
James, you're flushing your life down the toilet for.
No.
I love you, Jeremy, but
He's in the right.
He's a good speaker. He's popular in the country.
Not right.
Look, forget Alan James. There is still something deeply wrong. And you know it, Jenny. And you know it, Andy.
He's right.
And you at home, you know it too. Meanwhile, I'm interviewing a guest who stinks of shit. Patrick
I
is
ain't
paddling about
censoring
in
nothing.
shit, and
This
Robin-
man has a
Robin
gun.
is literally interviewing someone who collects the fucking stuff.
I feel
it's
like
not
I'd get docked
sophisticated,
points if
what
I
a
censored at this point.
We are sleepwalking our way into oppression, and the news isn't saying anything.
I'm gonna get murdered. It's not even like I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get killed.
What are all those scientists
Because now
working
I'm
on at Wake
complicit.
What are they testing underground at Altergrave? Andy, your turn. Make yourself.
I don't
fucking
trust
useful. How many people have you brought in for consultations?
the
just
game
because they
to
weren't
let me
carrying
censor
or
stuff.
didn't have team membership cards?
Oh, well, there's other forms of identification that we will accept.
For how long?
Oh
Just
no.
here to help.
Then why do you need these?
No, he's right. 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 He's
Not really
right.
help when it's offered at gunpoint, is it, Andy?
He's right. He's right. He's right.
Let me demonstrate it for you.
Oh, what?
Let me help you.
No, buddy. Hey.
You read these cards with my notes on it, and you'll probably digest a fact. That'd be helpful, wouldn't it, Andy? Knowing a
What
fact.
is-
What? I don't understand.
Do you want my help,
Yes,
Andy?
yes, whatever you say, yes.
Security are here, Jeremy.
Eat it.
What?
Eat the fucking news,
Eat
Andy.
the news,
or I'll force it
Andy.
down your fucking throat.
Jeremy, stop.
Go on.
Really?
Eat it. Eat it, you fucking bully.
Jeremy,
Eat
stop.
the news.
They will kill you. Please, don't make me watch that.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
Is he about to just
Sorry, everyone.
turn it on himself? Because that's even worse, actually.
You can put the card down now, Andy. You can go now. You too,
Oh,
Jenny.
he absolutely
Fuck
is.
off
Oh,
over there.
no. No, 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 no.
They're nearly done. All cameras on me.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
This new regime of ours is so...
Me sweating.
I understand that. But before we all hand off our freedoms, should we ask to whom we're handing them over? Don't you want to know what's being
I'm gonna
done in
change
your
the
name?
world with this
How many people
broadcast.
were
I wish
transitioned
it didn't
last
have to
month?
be this way.
A record high. Again, if you care. Shouldn't someone ask Advance how we plan to deal with this blockade? How many years or months of supplies we have? Why aren't we asking these questions instead of whose shit is this? There's a cat backstage dressed as a fucking goalie, for Christ's sake. He's even got the little gloves.
I want to see him. Could I have seen him if I made different choices? That's tragic.
Why I arranged for you all to see that broadcast in the last break. I didn't know it was going to be him, but I guess that just about sums it up. We are all up Ship Creek with a paddle made of Alan fucking James.
No, he's right.
Christ, it's also fucking pointless. I was going to quit tonight. Take a holiday.
Oh, buddy, you should have.
Out of the limelight.
I ruined this man's life. It's my fault.
I hear they're nice. Never tried it.
Oh, buddy.
I loved them.
I have to get. I have to get the best shot.
Jeremy, don't. I've tried my best to be honest with you.
I'm sorry, Jenny. I gotta
This
get the
just
best
isn't the
shot
news
for
anymore.
this.
And I'm sorry. I've lost this fight.
Alex, think of the consequences.
I've let you down.
Please, we can't show this. Cut to the ads.
My name's Jeremy Donaldson.
Do it now.
I couldn't do it. I'm too much of a... I can't do it. I'm too much of a pussy. I kind of want to see if after I finish this route, I can just go back and not cut those ads. I'm like staring at my hands. Like, the right turn this game has just taken unceremoniously is absolutely wild. The game's just doing its thing. Yeah, you're right, I guess. How many days? Oh, I don't like that it only moved one day. You wake up still partly in shock from what you saw on the news last night. Well, you had to edit on the news last night. When you come downstairs, you find your family sat in the living room waiting for you. You take a seat on the sofa next to Sam. Sam swallows, hesitating before starting. We were so worried about you last night after that happened. Sam shakes their head. I wonder what they'll do with him now. Are you okay? Okay, so he didn't kill himself. Question mark. I can't shake the feeling that he might have been right. Sam glances at Charlie, then back at you. We saw that you chose to play that tape. They paused before continuing, and I couldn't help but wonder why. I didn't feel like I had a choice. What? That's not good enough. Disruptor bad people. I can't believe you did that. Charlie's outburst seems to come out of nowhere. No, it doesn't. He's been propagated. And no one in the room is prepared for it. Do you even think about how that stuff affects people? You're a fucking idiot. Excuse you. Sam tries to interject, but he's already slammed the door. Oh no. Oh no. For what it's worth, Alex, I think you were in an impossible situation and somehow you managed to make the right call. Sam throws their arms around you. Only you were stuck in that studio and having to make that choice. No one can criticize you for what you did, and I'm proud of you. You've never been so grateful. I'm so glad I didn't get divorced. You take a deep breath and gather your thoughts. It's a lot to take in. You're not sure you've fully processed what happened last night, let alone what Charlie and Sam think about it all. You sigh and absentmindedly turn on the TV. It's nice you've at least got some company. The TV is playing through some old Western show, but it's not quite as distracting as you'd hoped. You were never going to please everyone. Life lesson. Oh no, now we're going fast, now we're going fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, no, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down a little bit there, buddy. Buddy boy, slow down. Hey, gamer. Wanna slow down a little bit? That's how life feels sometimes. Just as you're finishing up breakfast, Sam comes in with the post. Oh, we've got a postcard from Susie. I hope she's having fun on her trip. Sam reads it aloud as you finish getting ready for work. So I've seen what feels like the most of Urkistan. Really cool place, but so cold. Hope Chippy enjoyed the gift, and before you say anything, yes, you were right making me pack an extra pair of socks. Next, we got to the train in Kanaslava, much warmer and loads of beaches to enjoy. I could have stayed there forever. But Heather, Jesus Christ, the music's so loud. But had to head to San Palmerino before it got too cold. I'm so glad we did. We probably got 1 or 2 more stops before heading home, but it'll be back before Christmas, I promise. She is absolutely not coming back before Christmas, I bet you that. Hope everyone's doing well. Love, Susie. I don't feel like my daughter will be home for Christmas. I feel like borders are gonna close and she's not gonna get to go. This is like a papers please situation. Okay, So, I guess we know what the crying scene is going to be from. I'm assuming there's going to be some type of trial and or execution for this man, which is horrifying. This game went from haha fun news broadcast to night 20 week war. What is going on?
Just a heads up,
we're
expecting those troublemakers at Disrupt to attempt to hack the channel during the broadcast, so keep an eye on the interference screen and stay out of the orange. Let's keep the news on the air.
Got it.
It's important, now more than ever.
Got it. I'm like tailsing.
Condensed milk, a cow's tongue, and some rhubarb. Not one to
So,
miss.
Julia's team asked me
War broadcast? Oh no, what is happening?
do where you turn politicians into humans. Just don't get drawn into talking about the war with politics in general.
They do know this is the news, don't they?
You didn't hear this from me.
I'm just doing the tails emote in real life right now. I'm like, what is happening?
I think she's giving a speech or something tonight. They'll get it on the late news.
Oh, great. So they get the brains and we get the performing monkey.
Sometimes you sound just like him, you know.
Which tells the cautionary
How
tale
are
of
you?
one brave young lady's battles to survive the cruel administration.
Oh, I feel so bad for them. I mean, we did get a fancy new setup, so like that's kind of cool.
10 seconds, everybody.
I'm trying to figure out what this like emoji setup is.
4, 3.
Good evening.
Oh, I can't wait to
This is
see how
National
the
Nightly News. I'm
opening
Megan Wolf.
changed.
It's the 140th day of war. Our main headlines tonight. Company of Heroes. Skirmishes on land and sea again today as our armed forces tested the mettle of the World Council's illegal blockade.
Was.
Advanced strategy of multiple small-scale
So,
incursions into
we're
the
at-
disputed zone is certainly keeping the enemy on high alert.
We're at war
Unable
with the
to work
world?
out where or when the next
Oh.
strike will come.
Of course.
Sadly, however, more casualties were reported
course.
today, and as the weeks and months
Yeah,
of this war make ever
that's
more
normal.
demands on our armed services, those numbers will tragically only continue.
These
to
things
rise.
happen all the time.
Don't starve. Advance's
I
food
love that game.
program moved from strength
It's
to
fun.
strength today as rationing depots were opened in the last remaining unfed areas of the territory. The rationing depots have been constructed in record time, and the government's agricultural coordination
I shouldn't
strategy
choose
has
it,
seen
but
shelves
these
restocked
kids
with
like
increasing
jamming is
regularity.
really good.
And judging by the looks on this happy family's faces,
Oh,
it
no,
can't come
I'm
a
in-
moment too soon. They'll be getting a
joining
big meal
into the
tonight on
propaganda.
government, just like the rest of us.
I guess at this
7
point I
days
might
to
as well.
die. The recent decision to allow those with long-term health conditions to access transition centres has
Hey!
today been declared an
What?
overwhelming success.
What?
Previously available only to those in their final years, the expansion of the
What?
service has been met with relief by the
Excuse
many
me, this is
organisations
feeling a
calling
lot
for it
like
to be
what's
opened up
happening
to
in
the wider
Canada,
community.
actually.
With dwindling
Wild.
medical supplies leaving many of our most vulnerable facing chronic pain, it can come as no surprise that the transition centres have found
Insane.
themselves stretched to capacity.
Art imitates
Populace.
life, and
More
or
than
life
11%
imitates
of the
art.
population have thus far failed to register for a team membership card. A worrying statistic given that the cards are a legal requirement from midnight tonight.
I just
It's up
have
the
to.
other 89%
I just have
of
to
us to remind our
commit
tardy friends that
to
not
the
taking
props.
advantage of all the exclusive services available
the daddy
to cardholders
propaganda.
is now, as it should be, absolutely criminal. Start me up. Disrupt spokesman Alan James held an impromptu rally today in the northern city of Mankipool. Large crowds gathered to hear the band speaker prove Disrupt are still able to
I won't
capture
show
the public's
him
imagination.
on state-sponsored
Community
television.
cohesion officers found themselves challenged by the unruly mob element always present at Disrupt events, but thankfully managed
This
to keep
is
violent
too
incidents
real.
to a minimum. And finally,
I hate/love this game.
our mutual friend. Bail was denied in the High Court today for shamed former National Nightly News anchor Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh no.
The presenter will be transferred to new lodgings at Pension Ridge
I
Prison,
will not
while the lengthy
show his,
preparations for his trial, which is still
mugshot.
18 months away, begin. Following his very public breakdown on this program 10 weeks ago, the once loved presenter was disarmed and taken into custody by the Community Cohesion Team. Let's hope doctors can help the once great man.
Now I'm wondering if
But
I
first this
continued to
evening,
play
with
the
the war
tape,
about to enter its
would he have
21st
K-worded himself live on? Like, did I save his life
I'll be grilling
by
unpredictable Prime Minister
not
Peter Clement in an exclusive
airing
interview from his
it and
home
by
in
cutting to ad?
That's coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh, this is just like swapped to like full-on war propaganda in the opening. I see. I understand. You can't hack to me, Alex James. Alex Jones? Whatever his name is, he can't hack me. Easy.
In part 2, I'm a little overexcited. Interviewing the one and only
Don't look at
Lucy.
me.
And later we've got a new feature that's sure to keep you coming back for more.
Oh, this
But
man's
first
drinking
tonight, Let's
again.
check in with Prime Minister Peter Clement,
Jesus.
who's speaking to us from his home in Lanfordshire. Good evening, Prime Minister. Have we caught you exercising?
Oh, have we started?
Are you good,
yes, that's
sir?
Right, Miss Wolf. Just a few minor adjustments. I mean, nothing drastic. I haven't joined the gym or anything. As my old man used to say, just because she won't take it up the shit, it doesn't mean you shouldn't try.
Oh,
for a quick fill
sir.
up the car park.
Language, Prime Minister.
What? Quick fiddle? What's wrong? Oh, shitter.
Don't say it again.
Shitter, isn't it? Yep, that's the one.
And can you tell us what brought about this new you?
Oh, if I have to like...
You know, Mrs. and I were watching, you know, the night that
Oh, they're
Lucky
trying to like
and
hack the broadcast. Oh my god.
Well, you know, and it were blistering hot, as I'm sure you all remember.
So you can actually just play their stuff instead if you really want to go full freedom fighter.
And Mrs. C turns to me after, you know, after the
That's
signal
something I'm
drops
keeping
away,
in mind for the next
and she
playthrough.
were in floods of tears. And
I'm
she
definitely
says,
gonna do a
"Please
rah
don't
rah fight the power like play.
She's dead. So I made a decision, and since that day, I have stopped smoking cigars.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you,
Except for
sir.
Christmas. My birthday, weddings, state dinners, as well as that. I got this useless Rudy backwards doesn't go anywhere. And apparently I'm going
sometimes
on a walking
can just
holiday
not
this Christmas,
understand him
and that
because
should
his
finish me
accent
off
is
for bloody good.
unintelligible.
Did you make the decision to holiday within the country this winter because of the blockade, Prime Minister?
Well, Mrs. C has never liked travelling at the best of times.
He's married.
These are certainly not the best of times. On that we can all agree. There's a lot of red tape involved in leaving the territories at the moment, as I'm sure you're all aware.
Yeah, because we're at war with the world, question mark.
What? All in it together. Oh, yeah. Also, it doesn't
She is
seem
going through
very
it just like he
advanced
is. She's gonna
to
have
go
her
on
own
abroad when
breakdown.
The rest of the country is grounded.
And yet, Julia Salisbury announced today that she'll be visiting Svenland during this year's winter break.
How?
Is that really an example?
How are you
of
people
team spirit?
leaving?
What? Did you know about this, Gail?
No one tells me anything, Peter. You should know that. Why don't you know?
Well, leaving that for a moment, it says on this card that a body like yours must take some planning to achieve. What's your
Yeah, a
morning
body like
routine?
that man's fit, swole bod.
I have a frigid morning routine.
Rigid. It's rigid for fuck's sake!
Is that his wife?
A rigid
Ma'am.
and demanding plan that my doctor and personal trainer
Who's your personal trainer?
some prick called Is that on your card?
I thought you might wonder. Prime Minister, speaking of planning, with the blockade in its 20th week...
I
people
am
of this
appreciative
country
that she gets more
what
dialogue.
plans do you have to get us out of this mess?
Well,
Yeah, listen, you can tune
Surely
out.
one for which you, the democratically elected Prime Minister, must have an answer.
Don't you get smart
Oh,
with
I
me,
love her.
Pat. I was a fucking national
call him
treasure
that,
before
you
you were a twinkle
weirdo.
in the milkman's scrotum. You want to talk about plans? Let me tell you about plans. That's all we do. Fucking plans and revised plans and then meetings to
Okay, I
discuss
can
the
just use,
implementation of
space.
Plans and yet more planning for fucking plans and yet more fucking plans.
Well, that's good. That's good to know, Prime
Do you
Minister.
know, I used to really like you, Pat. You were a breath of fresh air. But I've been watching you.
I hate this man. He's so weird.
You get more like him every day.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because he was speaking sense.
I will take that as a compliment.
Oh!
Prime Minister,
I
later
love
on
her.
this evening, your co-leader Julia Salisbury is going to give a national address from team headquarters. Can you give us a hint of what she's going to say?
Yes. Well, I imagine that there
Sorry,
will be
you
the
imagine?
usual. No, what I mean is.
You do know about this broadcast, don't you, Prime Minister?
I'm sure I did. But Julia and I have no secrets from each other. We don't memorize.
I can't wait for her to just like oust this man and be like, actually, I'm just the Prime Minister now. It's me.
Down in the pubes. What else you got?
Sorry?
Only cards. What else? A little piece of my life. Do you want to rustle through?
I
come on.
don't understand what he's saying sometimes. He's so English.
Well, Gail tells me that I work out to Little C.
She's so done with this.
I have absolutely no fucking idea who that is. And do you think the C stands for?
It stands for collaborative, Prime Minister.
Yeah, that does make more sense, actually.
How's rationing affecting you?
It's hard, but we get by. You just have to learn to get by on the basics. Take comfort in each other. I've got Mrs. C.
This is the same energy as
Single malt.
when all the rich people sung that song at the beginning of the pandemic. Same energy.
For a decent night's sleep, of course.
We're like, we get by.
Prime Minister.
Crying emoji. Praying
When we
emoji.
come back, it's time for the Culture Spot with Lil C and a world premiere performance of her new song. I genuinely can't wait to hear that. We'll be back.
Oh, cool. More song editing? Hell yeah.
1 minute back, everybody.
Yeah.
And that is what happens when
At peak COVID, yeah, that was wild. That was
when you mentioned it.
that was the biggest
Embolism.
sense of cognitive dissonance between super rich people and the poors that I've ever seen. It was wild.
Are you winding me up? What? I'm civilized. I read books.
We have lit a fire so bright that they will never quench it.
What?
We are at war with a brutal foreign enemy.
I have just become the propaganda channel. Oh, God, shut up, Bozeman.
During the next sections. First, we'll need applause when the guest enters and before her song. Don't worry, I'll walk you through it when we get there.
I don't need your hand-holding, Bozeman.
That is why it is
Get out of here.
pull together, that we encourage and educate our
I'm
family
a professional.
so that they too embrace
I'm a
this new
professional
future.
propaganda machine.
Because a team can only succeed when it pulls in the same direction. And while we certainly wouldn't call dissenting voices
I've never heard of her
treasonous,
before.
we would raise an eyebrow
Oh.
at those who can't
She any
find it
good?
within themselves to show even a little team
This is a little too close to home, some of this.
Hang on, Colin, you've got kids.
This is a little, too real.
5, 4, 3.
Thanks for coming back. Later, we have an exciting new feature that we just know you're going to love, so stay tuned for that. But first, I'm really excited for our next guest. She rose to prominence as the delightful Susie May in All My Daughters
I see.
Men, before taking the music industry by storm this year with her debut album,
Oh, so it's just, I thought I had to like time it. That's
20.
easy.
Let's give it up and welcome Lil C.
Why does she look like Ariana Grande?
Oh, thanks, Dave. I'm doing this new regime and it really does work.
What's the regime?
My manager suggested it to me. It basically involves bathing in like cabbage water, then having the leaves sucked out of you while you sleep.
What?
Wow, is that healthy?
Well, look at me, Meg. The leaves are my only nourishment.
Yep, they
What?
certainly are. Now, you'll have to forgive me, but I'm somewhat of a
Ma'am?
super fan, so I'm sorry if I get a bit starstruck.
Oh, bless you. I've never actually heard
don't
of it
look at
before,
me.
so if you do get a little tongue-tied, I can always carry the interview.
Oh, that's good to know. So your first album, F
I tried to be all fancy and I ruined it.
Summer, and it just
I flubbed it.
I mean, what was that like for you?
Bonkers, just so weird. I was in all the papers. And
This woman saying
magazines.
bonkers when I
Overnight,
say it
was
so
on that,
much
like,
is
annoying
making me
little
feel a
girl
little
from that show,
shamed.
that, like, sexy little girl from that show.
Wow, that must have been bizarre.
Not really. It was just like any other morning. You know, get up at 5, go on a 4-mile run, have 3
4-mile
meetings in my
run?
cabbage bath, but then only then was my dad actually talking to me.
Oh, of course. I mean, the famed country singer, Billy Bob Jean Short.
Billy Bob Jean Short.
There's nothing that strange about it, Megan. Okay, yes, he may believe that aliens told him to hate women.
What?
But there really isn't anything to prove that he's wrong.
I mean, aliens tell me to hate women all the time. That happens to everybody.
This newfound explosion.
I hate when
into
that
your
happens.
popularity, I mean, did that change your life?
Well, I had to start wearing like nice underwear, you know,
What?
for paparazzi. But as my manager says,
What?
best to make the most of it before I'm 30.
Is that right?
Oh. This is so unfortunate.
So I thought it was about like how pretty and great I am, but actually it's about monetizing youth, I think, or about like promoting an unrealistic standard of beauty or something.
Your manager again.
Yeah, he says insecurity is an opportunity.
Ooh. Do you think he'd be happy with you telling us all this?
Telling you all what? It really
Oh,
doesn't
there's
matter
not a
what I
thought
say.
in her head. Bless
I'll
her
do my
heart.
dancing and then this part will all be forgotten about.
Well, yeah. I mean,
No, she's kind of. She do be kind of right though.
Because you're going to be performing your new single, aren't you?
Yeah, it's from my album Put It In My A Together, and it's out tomorrow.
Whoa, put it in your what? Sorry, ma'am.
Oh yeah.
How is this game allowed on Twitch?
Since lunchtime, and a clothing line during this interview. So this is called Cry for Help, and it's going to be in all the best high street and retailer shops.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Now, so girlies, you know what to do. Scream and cry until somebody gets it for you.
Don't.
Blimey.
I don't feel like we should be
Keeping you very busy, aren't
saying that, ma'am.
Yeah, it can get tough, and I hate it sometimes, and I hate myself. I just want to like
Whoa.
cry into a bath of root veg. But then I think thousands of girls would do anything to be me, so I must be quite lucky.
She's right.
You know you don't have to do this, though, don't you?
Yeah, I do think that sometimes. Most nights between like my fourth vodka and the 8th time a stranger slaps me around the arse. I think things could have been different, you know, like better. But I don't know. I love doing autographs and having.
I feel a little bad for her.
Did you always want to do music? Well, ever since I was a little girl, I did. I'd sit in front of the radio, and as soon as my favourite girl group would come on, I press record on my cassette. But then my dad would come
I mean,
in
she's
and
living her
go
dream.
back upstairs and
Good for
start
her.
practicing again.
Sorry, is your dad your manager?
Yeah, which can be tough. And sometimes when it gets really hard, he'll say, "Make Cragler proud, and you might just survive, child."
Whoa.
Well, you know what? Despite anything, you'll make me proud.
Oh, if only your opinion was as valuable as his.
And on that problematic note,
Okay.
you're going to be singing your song for us soon, aren't you?
I love this woman. She's been
It's
so.
called These Babies Gonna Bring You
The
Home,
news
and I
reporters
actually
are
got
so
the
good.
lyrics in the car on the way up here. You know what? It's actually alright. And don't worry, all my work is team approved.
All right then.
We'll
Well,
find
you
out
can go
about
get ready
that.
for that. We'll see you in a little bit. It was a very specific type of pleasure to chat to her, and I just can't wait
It
to
sure
hear
was. Bless her heart.
Lil C with an exclusive first performance of her new
Absolutely
track, These
bless
Babies
her
Gonna
heart.
Bring you home. Take it away.
It's the Force's favorite.
I thought he said turn around, and I was like, excuse me?
Here to break in your blockade.
Cracks my neck. All right, boys, let's go. Let's get him. Oh, this is the biggest Britney Spears. Never mind. I see. I understand what we're making commentary on now.
I want that meet you back in, only you can feel that crack in me. I'm under siege, so come and free me.
I don't know what beat it wants this on.
Boy, I got no agenda, just want the team and read. No dirty foreign member, don't stop no morning drill. There's holes in
I think I've got it. Nope. I'm up, baby.
Do your country proud. I ain't no Vickers, but I come in Spanish on my border. Quick before I get much older, tie me down and hold me like an enemy soldier. An enemy soldier.
I'm an adult. As an adult, I need an adult right now.
See some action, so come and break my sanctions.
I'm just.
I've been this wild and free since It's Mama Bird.
Actually, Jeremy was right.
She was only 53, but gave to save her family. There's no one judging me if I'm the one that's in your fantasy. Don't die alone, these babies gonna.
What is happening?
I ain't no vicar's daughter. Come and stand.
That's about how I feel.
Before I get much older, tie me down and pour me like an enemy soldier.
I'm editing this against my will. I am being held at gunpoint.
Enemy soldier. So what if Peter Clemens was gonna come and use me as a toy?
No, man.
Rip off my clothes and down from there. I wanna see some action. So come and break my sanctions.
Mom, please pick me up. I am so scared. Ma'am, I'm gonna get banned on Twitch. I'm shocked. I guess she's in a quote-unquote bathing suit, so it's fine. I'm with Megan. Look at her up in the top left. That's me. I wish I could just cut to her. I won't, but I wish I could.
Well, if that doesn't distract you from the world outside, I don't
Good
know
day.
what will.
You know, just normal, good old-fashioned American stuff.
We'll finally be revealing the new segment.
I love the soldiers.
No, you're gonna love. We'll be back.
I don't know what that was, man. This game is wild. Remington's face.
Can I just say, thank you so much for letting me do this. It really means a lot to me, you know.
Yeah.
To be able to promote myself on such a mainstream platform like the news.
Well, don't worry about it. And you know what? Good luck for the future. Take care of
Yeah,
yourself.
good luck,
This
ma'am.
industry can be crazy sometimes. Watch out for that father of yours.
Queen.
Oh, no, I manage myself. It's just, you know, for the public to have that certain perspective. You know, it's like...
Oh right.
And Michael? Michael?
What about
This
the
woman is
boxing shorts?
as actively confused.
Sweetheart. We both had the same agents, you know, like it just made sense. Both of us for our image together. And Michael, I want to see
I
the
am
revenue
so
share for the
confused about
clothing line
everything
and
with
get
this
me a
woman.
G&T before my meeting with the lube guys. If they say for your pleasure, I'm gonna stop using it.
Is she okay? I'm assuming the implication is that she is being pimped out. Yes. Try and eat my ass, Bozeman. Hate that man.
Well, the fact is, Jen, there weren't flowers in my dressing room.
Who-
You were exactly 12, as it said in your rider.
Do I look
What?
like the sort of person who counts things? No, no, no.
Who is
not
this
anymore.
prima donna man? What is she doing? She's feeling it.
Until it feels like 12. Got it?
Absolutely, right away. 10 seconds.
I like her. It seemed very conservatorship. Yeah. Yeah, it sure did, huh?
Thanks for joining us for part 3. We've been teasing you about our new feature all night,
Oh.
and now the wait is finally over. I can reveal that every night on the show we'll be
Oh,
treated to
no.
an episode of an informative and hilarious new
Hilarious.
segment called The Notice Board. It stars some top talent, and we're very excited about it.
Ooh.
Before we see it, let's have a quick chat with the writer, director, and phenomenon, may I say, Jeff Algebra, guys.
Actually, I've dropped the algebra. I go by
Oh,
Jeff
it's this
the Crew
guy.
now.
He's
How'd you like
way different now,
Fancy. I
huh?
suppose you need a new name now that you're a
What
successful
happened to
artiste.
him?
Exactly. I'm earning enough to pay
Oh, he
taxes
became
now.
successful. Oh, no.
And how does Angela feel about
That's
all
what it
this?
was.
Your wife.
Ah! God, no. No. No, she's long
Oh,
gone.
no.
No, she was holding me back. I'm with Norm now. We were married last month.
Oh, he found himself. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Proud of you, man.
And
She just laughed at his in his face live on air.
Well, I received a
The
telephone
balls
call
on this woman
offering me
are
25
huge.
grand to write a pro team sitcom, and I heard my father's voice. It said,
Jeff,
Then do it.
you listen.
25 grand's a lot of money.
You make hay while the sun shines. You wring every penny you can get out of this.
So I wheeled him down to the transition centre, got out my typewriter and started clacking.
He's like, bye, Dad.
Without
See ya,
further ado,
actually.
Let's give it up for the notice board.
Oh, it didn't let me click what? No, I did. Okay. Yeah, eat my ass, Bozeman.
Alex, if you kick this up, you'll ruin the notice board, and the actors won't be happy.
Good morning, Miss Craven.
Oh, morning, Ray.
Everything
Oh,
all right,
no.
Mrs. Craven? You look as worried as the vicar in closing time.
Oh, Ray. It's
I chose the wrong one.
vandalized my shop again.
This is. I have to choose this. What is happening?
They've written all sorts of
This is so
obscene
difficult.
language and crude pictures, and I know it's
FnaF had
damn
nothing on this.
I don't know. It could be the vicar at closing time.
You gotta click it so fast.
I'm just worried they won't ever
While
become
also editing, otherwise your
the community.
shit goes down.
They never see the error of their ways and end up as social outcasts, such as shoplifters or
Shoplifters.
Don't worry, Mrs. Craven. This is a very supportive community, and I'm sure that in time they will.
It's
fit
really
into
difficult to both pay attention and actually
society
play the game.
like this key into this lock.
Ooh.
See? Works like a charm.
That did not work at all, buddy.
Lovely way to put it, Ray. And just like that, we can unlock their future.
Yes, yes. Wow!
Oh.
Look at all the letters in my collection.
This
today.
sounds like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. The underacting, overacting? Overacting, underacting?
What? This one? Oh, so you're right.
They make you hit that so fast. I see it going down by the time I'm already clicking it.
Here it is.
It's a letter from my granddaughter, Brenda. She says she got an A on her maths exam because
That looks like a photo, ma'am, but yeah, alright.
she was always a team player, was our Brenda.
What's up, losers?
I don't know who I'm booing at.
Oh, no. It's Brad.
Not Brad.
He's the coolest guy in the village.
That's right. I just got here on my motorbike.
Oh, so I shouldn't have booed him.
Brad, we don't want any of your
Or maybe I should have.
around here.
What? Rad dudes?
Fucking Brad. I love red dudes.
Have you come to tag the notice board with your gang signs?
No way.
Oh, I
I'm
see,
actually
I
come
see.
To pin my resume on that notice board. I'm looking to do some tutoring after school.
What did you say? Tutoring?
He's trying to turn
That's
over a
right.
new leaf.
Maths is very important. Would you
Math
mind, Ray?
is very important.
Not at all.
Yo, listen up. I don't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your. God, that song's gonna be in my head forever. This game has ruined my psyche.
And not just urinating on churches or huffing glue?
Hey, I haven't huffed glue for months.
Well, blow me down!
You know what? We misjudged you based on how
Okay, so I cannot go to one. This man
and
is
not on your actions.
holding
No doy.
the set together
You who vandalized my shop
with his
last
bare
night,
hands.
called me a rancid old crone from the
Me
back of
trying
the
to hold my
shop.
PC together when Live 2D eats
I was
it.
too busy helping my friend Brenda with her maths homework.
Hey.
Speak up there. thought for a minute there that you said Brenda.
I don't know, Brad seems like maybe he's turning over a new leaf.
Did you hear that, Ray?
Oh, yes, what a wonderful surprise. I now respect you as a man.
Put her there, Ray.
This dude's, he can't put her there.
Oh, what the heck? Give us a hug.
Whoa, what's happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that an earthquake? Or a terrorist attack? What? What's happening? I can't turn around and I'm so scared. Ah! Oh my god! Oh no! That just jump scared me.
Groundbreaking episode of the notice board, but we are receiving some breaking news.
Oh my god.
I'm being told we're picking up reports from across the continent.
Rebombed?
What appear to be. What appear to be nuclear explosions in 4 major foreign cities. Initial estimates put the death toll into...
Can I close these windows?
They put them into millions. I'm being told we're experiencing some power shortages as a result, so apologies. And apparently we can go live now to team headquarters for an emergency broadcast.
Why are we broadcasting? We should all be getting it.
Yes, let's go to that now.
Good evening, citizens and leaders of the world. Minutes ago, operatives working for Advance detonated nuclear explosives simultaneously in 4 major cities across the continent.
They're the best. I think we might have been part of the
58
bad
other urban
guys.
centers, and will not hesitate to detonate them if our conditions are not met in full and without delay.
You guys have the government. What are you talking
about? The people of our territory will no longer tolerate your illegal and genocidal blockade.
What?
You are to remove it immediately. We will accept nothing less than your unconditional surrender.
This is like straight
Your territories will be taken under our
accidental Russia.
We will install replacement governments to ensure that your citizens become part of the new future. Your borders are now our borders. Your people are our people.
I am actively just like mouth agape.
Educated and healed. But for your privileged few, the moment that they feared is now upon them. Allow me to
I don't want to.
Clear. If you fire
Our boy Jeremy was right.
At our territory, or harm a single one of our citizens, we will not hesitate.
Our boy Jeremy was right.
You will not find them. Though no doubt you are already searching for them. Our technology is decades ahead of yours. We will expect your complete acceptance of our terms by midnight tonight.
Hey, ma'am.
Thank you.
How is the nuclear fallout not gonna... She's me. That's me too.
I don't really talk about my personal life in my job. It's not relevant or important. So many of you may be surprised to learn that I have a brother.
I could have stopped all
His
this.
name is David. And right now
I could have prevented all of this.
I can't get his stupid face out of my head. He's a researcher.
I
And
could
he's
have
currently traveling
prevented
for work.
everything that happened.
I don't know where he is right now. And I should imagine that there are many of you sitting at home tonight digesting this
I am
news,
certainly
and you
digesting
also have loved
something.
ones on the continent, in Urkistan or Havia or San Palmerino or Kronislava, which is where David was when I last spoke to him 3 days ago.
Wait, my daughter! No, my daughter!
So when I tell you, I know how you are feeling tonight. Believe me, I do.
My daughter's in another
But I
country.
also know that there's a flow to events. I see
My
every day
daughter's
here.
fucking dead.
I know that although tonight it feels like we may be in a time of fear and darkness, we may actually be at the break.
I'm having less fun now that I realize my daughter's dead.
We don't know.
Oh
yet.
God.
We can't know that yet, but together we will find out, and I will be here every night, feeling what you are feeling, and with your help, maybe we can.
I was
all
gonna
get
be
that
like,
bridge
yeah,
moving.
after tonight's news, I'm gonna call
name
it
is Megan Wolf.
a night and end stream, and
Let's
now
make
I'm just like
tonight
actively staring at my hands, like, what is this game?
And we're out.
I
We've got people ringing around, but the telephone networks are overloaded. Okay. We'll find him.
Do we know exactly which cities were hit, or
Megan?
This is.
We will find him.
Now I know what this screen was from. Cool. That's huh. Yeah, for queen and well, I guess she's not a queen. She's a prime minister. For prime minister in country? Question mark. Playing this as an active participant in propaganda and then playing it as somebody who's like, haha, fuck the system is wild. That's a good stopping point for the night. I'm definitely gonna pick. I'm either gonna do an art stream or I'm gonna do this more on Saturday. I don't know. I might do both. Who knows? But thank you guys for coming out. I am gonna go think about the fact that I just caused a nuclear war and, you know, think about a job well done. I did a good job. I think I should be proud of myself. I did all I could, and you did all you could, and together we made the news.